welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today's video is a first impressions video. Now I have a giant bucket back there in the corner, you can't really see it on camera, that is full of brand new products to me. It's not brand new to the market, it's things like I buy when they've gone on like sale, or they excite me, or I see them on TikTok or something that's gone viral and I'm like, I want to try it. But then I buy the products, they've already gone out of fashion normally by then, so they end up in a big bin back there. So I have chosen out some products for my speed reviews for this month. So this is the first time I will be trying them, and I'm going to share my first impressions with you, and I will obviously also update you down the track in a speed review as well on these products, plus a lot more. So if you want to see what I'm going to be trying today, then make sure you keep watching. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's jump in. Okay, so I have done my eyes off camera, well on camera but for a different video. So this is the look that we've got. It was using the Blend by the Cosmetics Sickly Sweet. I did a palette bingo and we got these 5 colours. So this is the look I have created so far with it. I still need to do my inner corner highlight and lower lash line. But if you want to see this look, I will link the video up above because the palette bingo is going live this week and the first impressions is the week after. So yeah, this will be up before you're watching this video. So we're going to jump into the face now. So I have here the Milk Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. It is just like a little sample that I've got through, I think it was Sephora that I got it through. So I'm going to pop this on and I will let it like set down whilst I do my lashes off camera. I normally do my primer before I do my lashes so that it has a few minutes to dry down and really do its thing before I go in and put any like foundation or anything on. So this is what it looks like. It sort of does look like a silicone based one. I'm assuming it's going to be. It's just a little tiny tube. I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to take a little bit and we're just going to focus on like where I feel like I'll need it the most, and then I will blend it out. Okay, it's definitely instantly mattifying. I could definitely see that. Just going to take a little bit more. It's definitely a good way to like try products if you don't want to spend the money, is getting these little samples. You get them with your like your Sephora points here in Australia, so I think they're like 100 points or something, and my points were about to expire, so I was like, well, let's just get a bunch of samples. So from first impressions so far, it's not like dried down yet. It feels pretty good. It's very lightweight on the skin. It's definitely instantly like blurred my skin. I could see that for sure. I'm not sure if you're able to see it on camera, but in person I can see like it's fully like mattified here, versus like around here I don't really have any of it on, but like the center of my face looks like matte and like a bit blurry. So I do like that. I'm going to go off camera now and I'm going to do my lashes, and I will come back and let you guys know what the primer feels like again before I put my foundation on. Right, so the primer is all set down now. Definitely feels dry. I can definitely feel where I have put the primer. It's like really, really smooth, like really smooth. Definitely looks mattifying and blurring in person. So far feels good, no strong smell or anything like that, very lightweight. Can't feel it on my face now that it's fully dried down. Yeah, can't feel anything. Doesn't even feel like I've got like moisturizer on or anything like that. It's definitely like fully absorbed, dried down, lightweight. So far pretty impressed with it, but we will see how my foundation goes on. Now my foundation, I'm just going to use my usual one. I don't have a new one to try, so I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying. This one is in shade 11 Vanilla. Otherwise I think the new packaging is 110 Rose Vanilla. So let's go in with that. I'm just going to quickly do that. Okay, it definitely looks flawless even with the foundation on now. Now this is my ride or die foundation anyway, so I already know that this performs really well. But it looks really good with the primer underneath it so far. So pretty happy with that. This is the side without, this is the side with. Definitely looks quite like smooth and can't see any like big pores or anything like that. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed so far. Okay, we're going to go in with this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is the like concealer pots. It's in the shade Light 1 Chantilly. I'm excited to try this. Now I hear this is actually like really good for, look how perfect that looks. I hear that this is really good for if you've got like blemishes that you want to cover up, not necessarily your under eyes, but I'm definitely going to try it on my under eyes as well today. I think I might use a brush to pop this on. So let's just swirl it around in here. I'm going to try and grab quite a bit, and we're just going to put it wherever I would normally. Now I tried to grab quite a bit so that I could not have to put the brush back in the pot, because now it's touching my face. I don't really want to. This is going a long way. A long way. And that was like barely anything on it. Okay, so I've put it where I would normally. Alright, I'm going to try this side with the brush to blend it out versus the other side with a sponge. I've just got a really small brush so they can get right up underneath my eyes. We'll blend it out. It's definitely nice and creamy so far. Blending really nicely. Obviously, if you want it a bit quicker, go in with a bigger brush or potentially use a sponge. I think I'm probably going to end up going in with a sponge over if it looks good on the other side, because I'm definitely a sponge girly. Okay. I'm just popping it in my smile lines as well. Use a little bit of help there. It's definitely highlighting as well. You can see it's really brightened up that under eye. Alright, and I'm going to go in with a sponge on the other side. So that is all blended out now. I'm just going in with the same sponge that I used for the foundation. I'm just using the smaller side. Let's see what this does. Alright, definitely absorbs some of the products, so it doesn't look as brightening on this side, but it's definitely blended out much nicer. So I think I'm just going to go over the other side as well. Yeah, I definitely prefer it blended with the sponge, but you would probably need a bit more products. Okay, so that's sponge side versus brush side. Brush side, obviously the brush didn't absorb a lot of the products, so you can see a lot more there. This side is, the sponge absorbed a little bit, so it's blended it out quite smoothly and yeah, like flawlessly. So I'm just going to go back in with the sponge and I'm going to go over this and just blend it out a bit more. I definitely prefer my concealer blended out versus still sitting there. But otherwise, I think it looks really, really nice. It blended really smoothly. My under eyes look really flawless. I'm not sure if you're able to see that. Obviously, I've got creases. I'm a human. I'm gonna have creases underneath my eyes. If I'm a human, everybody does. So it may end up settling in there, but I will set it in place. So far, it looks really good, really smooth, and flawless. So pretty happy with that so far. For my powder to set down, I have the Nikia Joy Cosmetics Brightening Velvet Finishing Powder. Now I'm not going to put this on my whole face, I'm just going to use this on my under eyes. But this is basically the pink version. Now I really like her powder. It's one of my ride or die powders. And I just wanted to show you the difference. So this is the brightening and this is the normal velvet finishing powder. So the brightening is like a pink undertone and the other one is more of like a yellow undertone. So I'm going to grab a clean little triangle puff and I'm going to go in with the pink powder and we're going to set down this concealer for the under eyes. Now, let me just make sure there's no creases under there. You don't want to set in any creases. Right. And we're going to brighten this up. Okay. Definitely don't need as much powder as I just picked up. Okay, so this is the side with the brightening powder. This side has nothing. Definitely looks a lot brighter. This powder is absolutely amazing for smoothing out your skin as well. It looks really like flawless and almost like you're walking around with a filter on your face. It's really good for hot flushes as well. It like withstands through like sweating and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I really like it. I knew I was gonna like the formula because it's the same formula, it's just got a brightening effect. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go in and do the other eye and then I'm going to finish my face with just the normal velvet finishing powder. Okay, so next up we're going to use some blush and I've got this Glowish by Huda Beauty 02 Caring Coral. Looks really pretty inside, it's like swirly. I've just got some on a brush here. We're just going to tap that on and blend it out. I think this color is really pretty. I'm not normally one for a high-end blush, like I don't normally want to spend that much because I feel like blushes are all the same, but this is definitely a really pretty color. Just take a little bit more. Yeah, that's a really pretty color on my skin. Some blushes I find like they're really like lackluster and they don't even show up on my really pale skin, so I'm excited that this one is showing up because yeah, that's the issue that I normally find with especially high-end ones, that you pick a color online and it barely shows up on your face. This is really pretty. I really like this color. Blending out like seamlessly. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I am a blush girly. I love lots of blush, so just a little bit more. A little bit on the nose too. Not too much that it looks like you're sunburned, but just a little bit color. Perfect. Okay, I really like that blush. Definitely going to be one of my go-to blushes now. That color is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, I am actually going to do a bit of baking. I'm going to use the brightening powder again and I'm going to pop it down the bottom here. And whilst that's baking, I'm going to jump back to my other video and do my lower lash line. And then I will come back again to finish with my last two products that I've got to try. Okay, so I've just done my lower lash line, my inner corner highlight and brow bone off of camera. Well, on a different video. So we're going to take this a bake off now. So it's been, I don't know, maybe like a minute or so. So we're just going to blend this off. Gorgeous. Definitely brightening, you could see where it's been. I really like that powder, so excited to have that in my collection now. I will keep using it though. So now we're going to go in with some highlight. Now I have set my values down again. It is a liquid highlight. This is the MCO Beauty Highlight and Glow Beauty Wand. This is in Peach Glow. So I have swatched this already. It is quite dark. What I might do is I might go in with a little bit on like a brush, and I'm just going to tap it on my hand a little bit to take some off first, and then we're going to blend it out on the face just like this. I think finger might be easier. Yeah, it's blending a lot nicer with my finger. Beautiful. It is definitely reminding me of the Charlotte Tilbury one. Okay, so I'm gonna pop the product down, and then I'm just going to blend it out with my finger again. It's not lifting up any of the makeup underneath, which is good. Gorgeous. It's definitely not like seen from space sort of highlight that I would normally go for. But it's pretty. Maybe more of a glow from within. Pop some on the nose here. I'm just using the brush to apply it because there's lots of product still sitting on there. It looks really nice on the nose actually. Then a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Okay, and then like the last product for today's video is this Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. I've got it in the shade Hibiscus. Just looks like this. This is like going like viral everywhere. There's also the NYX Fat Lip Oil version as well. So you press it up a little bit. Let's pop this on. It's meant to be like a bit of like a glossy balm. Shade is really pretty. Okay, looks really nice. It is nice and like glossy looking. It definitely feels really nice on the lips. Feels like hydrating. It's a bit sticky, so I'm not a huge fan of that. And the smell, again, it's not an appeasing smell, so not one that I would like say smells great. I definitely think they've tried to add like a little bit of a scent in there, but you can still smell like the crayony sort of smell with a bit of another scent on top. So yeah, not my favorite smell, but okay, it's gone away now, so that's good, so it doesn't like linger, but it definitely looks really nice on the lips. Okay, so that is everything for the first impressions. So just briefly, we'll quickly go through them again. We've got the Milk Primer. Feels really nice on my skin, very, very lightweight. Was definitely blurring and mattifying to my skin. Interested to see how it goes throughout the day a bit more. So yeah, I will update you guys on all of these products in a speed reviews once I've tried it. I normally like to try everything like a good 5 to 10 times before giving you my final impression. So yeah, interested to keep trying this, so I will keep you updated on it. The NARS concealer, that was really, really nice as well. Definitely is quite good. As I said earlier in the video, I'm filming 2 videos right now. So I did my eyes in a different video, and because of that, it's been a while. The concealer hasn't settled into my creases at all yet. And I've been filming probably for about an hour and a half. So I'm pretty happy that it hasn't like settled in yet, but yeah, interested to see how it goes. Definitely would be interested to see how it looks on a blemish. Maybe I can try and cover up like my beauty spot on this cheek or something. and just, yeah, give it a try and see what it looks like for that. But otherwise it's like really creamy, blends out really nicely. I definitely preferred it with a sponge over a brush though. Okay, the setting powder, I knew I was gonna love this because I love her original formula. Definitely love how brightening it is. It's definitely given my under eyes that brightening, and down here as well. Looks really nice. I knew I was gonna love it, as I said. Smells really good too. So really happy to have this in my collection. The Glowish by Huda Beauty, a blush, absolutely stunning. I love that blush. Like, that is just so pretty. So I'm really impressed with the blush. Definitely going to be one of my favorites, I can already feel. So excited to have this in my collection. The MCO Beauty Highlight and Glow Beauty Wand in Peach Glow. This is meant to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury ones. Definitely looks pretty. It's more of a glow from within, not you can see me from space. I prefer a you can see me from space. But I think for me, this would probably be good on like a no makeup day, or if I'm wanting something a bit more subtle, then I would pick this one up. It's a lot more affordable than the Charlotte Tilbury ones, so definitely one I'm happy to have in my collection. Okay, and the lucky last product is the Tarte Maracuja lip. Really pretty. It looks really nice. I love how like glossy looking it is, and like how nice and smooth and creamy it feels on my lips. It's still a bit sticky, and I also don't like the smell of it, but I'm excited to keep trying it. And I think because the smell went away pretty quick, I think I'm going to be able to deal with the smell. But yeah, excited to keep trying that. So that is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to do more of these videos, let me know down in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button and change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!